What if I told you can dress just like Rory McIlroy on course, but you could do it for under $75? What's up, guys? I'm Jeremy.
And I'm Riley.
And we are the Golf Style Guys. And today, we are going to be showing you how to steal Rory McIlroy style. But there's a catch. It's going to be for all under $75. So if you guys aren't following us on Instagram or on Twitter, make sure you do so at the Golficity Style on Instagram and at the G Style Guys on Twitter. And what do you say, Ryan? Let's jump right into it. Let's start off with the weekly weigh-in. We had some great answers this week. Let me tell you, we had some really good answers. The question of the week was, if you can steal one tour player style, which player style would you steal? And we had a couple great answers off the press. One I know that you like. One guy said, this is 3-putt pal. He said, Justin Thomas has some serious swag.
Yeah, man. I love the way JT dresses just because he does everything. So a couple years ago, I think it was at the Open, he had like the cardigan with like the tie.
For sure.
And then just total throwback. He's good at using, I included a photo so we can chuck that up there, but JT does a great job of using patterned pants instead of a shirt, so everything else will be pretty monotone. Yep. And then the pants are the part that pops, and that looks really good. He's good on wearing vests that aren't the tiger cotton ones. He's got the polo zip up ones that look really good. And I just think JT, he also does the hoodie thing very well, which I think is huge just for the game of golf in general, to have that guy wearing hoodies. Yeah. So I just think his total style altogether is definitely top 3 on tour.
For sure. I like his style. I like the color scheme he uses. If you come to find out, he loves all types of blues, whether it's baby blue, navy blue, a darker type blue. He loves wearing blue. It's safe to say that's his favorite color. It's rare that you see him in another color than the blue family.
Yeah, he just looks good all the time, so I agree with that guy for sure, JT.
Yeah, we got the Pin High Pod Boys saying Billy Horschel's got some serious swag out there.
Yeah, another polo guy, and I think he's FootJoy too. He kind of dresses kind of the same way as JT. He's got the classic FootJoys with the wing toe, I think, or something like that. But he always looks good. At Kapalua, he had white hat, white shirt, white shoes, and then he had the flower print tan pink pants.
Yep, floral.
So sick. Yeah, so sick. I had an article on Golficity where I included the photo. He looks sick, so I agree with that too. Billy Horschel, another polo FootJoy guy that just looks very, very good.
Here's an odd one, and I don't know why anybody would want to steal his style. No knock to him, but maybe recently you'd want to steal his style. But Casey Loves Golf says Ricky Fowler.
No.
What about Ricky Fowler now?
I mean, I guess. I'm not a huge fan of Puma. Mm-hmm. I think Puma doesn't make that cool of clothing. They're kind of stuck back in 2015 when neon colors were cool.
Right.
On Sunday, though, the orange that Ricky does is terrible. And then, I don't know, I just don't agree. I don't think Ricky looks good any of the time. His high tops are okay.
Yeah,
but
not a fan of the high tops.
Overall, I just don't think Ricky dresses that well.
I think he's been getting better. Maybe it's just Puma's coming out with little better prints. Maybe he's picking more better colors out there. I think he's getting better. I think he's on the come up.
Yeah, I think over the last couple years when he got rid of his long hair and wearing orange every single day of the week, I think he's definitely gotten better. Yeah. But I wouldn't put him in the conversation as one of the best dressed players on tour.
Boy, let me tell you, I went to the PGA Championship last year at Bethpage, and it was a cold May day. It might have been in the 50s or something. And this man has the most orange skin you'll ever see in your life. It's so orange, so tan. It's ridiculous. It's funny. It was funny as hell to look at.
Just everything about him just orange.
Orange. He's just an orange guy. It's like if he wipes his face, it's just orange stuff comes on it. Comes on his finger. Here's a good one. Here we go. We got Ruben Carrillo saying Colin Morikawa. I like this one.
Yeah, I think that's another guy that's just pretty basic. He's just is he Adidas? Is he Adidas guy?
He is Adidas.
Yeah, see, I often don't love Adidas. Style-wise, I think their shoes are okay. Mm-hmm. They're just very basic, but I do think Colin Morikawa, he dresses very well for his sponsorships. I think he looks good too.
For sure. That's another guy who loves blue. You always catch him every weekend with a navy blue top, gray pants, white shoes, for sure. The last however many weeks he's been on tour, that's been his go-to color on a Sunday.
Yeah, and he adds the crew neck sweaters a lot on top of his stuff, which I think is a good look with the collar kind of popping out when it's cold out. I think Colin looks pretty good. I agree with that.
Yeah. Who's a one player that you would want to steal?
JT is probably at the top of that list just because, like I said earlier in the show, he does everything.
Yeah.
Hoodies, classic style, throwback style, monotone everywhere except one piece that pops. But our guy, Rory, the Nike guy, I think he looks really good all the time. Another guy that's pretty basic, but his color coordination is very good, matches all the time, can bring out multiple shoes that a lot of guys, he wears Roche Tours, just pretty much everything. That's a lot of Nike guys just look really good. Fleetwood looks good. Brooks looks good. But I think Rory does a very good job every single day of the week looking very good on the golf course.
Absolutely. Yeah, I can't complain with that. And I'm going to have to kick it to another Nike guy, Cameron Champ. I love when he wears black. Yes, he wears it to the top button, but we can always fix that. We're talking about style here. But I love when he wears black. That has to be my favorite color on the golf course is black with maybe like a lighter vest tone, I guess you can say. I have like a lighter top with, a darker bottom, but I love when he dresses in black. He wears red a lot. He wears some darker color oranges, which I like. However, I'm not a fan of the hats he wears. We got to fix that. We'll get that fixed, though.
Yeah, I agree. And another Nike guy, right? Just Nike does a very, very good job with their stuff, except for those god-awful shirts they did a couple months ago with the splotches of black everywhere. But again, Champ, another Nike guy that always looks good, dresses in black a lot, like you said, with hints of color, which I really, really like. So yeah, I agree with that too.
Yeah, and I just like the fit of Nike. Like I'm wearing it right now. It's just a tighter fit around the arm. The sleeve fit is very nice. The pants, I love the 5-pocket pants. I think they were one of the first companies to do it. Now we see more and more companies coming out with 5-pocket tour pants, but Nike's just top notch, and they will be top notch for years to come. Yeah,
and Nike does a great job with their pants also, just because they're tapered to the legs. Some guys like the Adidas pants, I don't want to say they flare out at the bottom, but sometimes they're like short or too long. Nike does a great job if they taper down the legs so they go right at the ankle. I think they look fantastic.
Honorable mention here, and we may be going off realm a little bit, but I don't care. Travis Matthews has been doing a great job thus far with Jonathan Rodriguez Rahm. He looks amazing. He looked amazing at Kapalua with the Jordans on the bottom, but it looks like he was sleeker in anything that he was wearing, Travis Matthews.
Travis Matthew is sick. I have a couple of their shirts. I have some of their stuff. The country club I used to work at was sponsored by them. Their stuff is money. And I totally agree. Rahm looked awful before, but if he sticks with TM, I think he's gonna look good.
Absolutely. We got to get them on the show. I'll work on that. What do you say?
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's kick it to stealing Rory style, but for under $75. First one we have here. This looks like Nike outfitted Rory for Wingfoot this year at the U.S. Open. Here we go. We got a basic blue pair of pants with a yellow top, a white hat, and white Victory Tours. How can we steal this style for $75?
So, I'm a big Marshalls guy, big TJ Maxx guy. This is just a basic white Nike hat. They always have those in stock, whether it's white, black, sometimes navy blue, for like $14.99.
Right.
Perfect, because on Nike, they're probably $25-$30. They always have them at Marshalls. I have this same shirt from TJ Maxx, just in a different color. I think I got it for $20. So those kind of stores are always a good way to get this kind of clothing at a good price. And then if you wanted to go to a Golf Galaxy, Dick's Sporting Goods, I would, if you live in the Northeast, for sure go at the end of the season, because they usually put all their golf clothes on sale. So right now in the Northeast is a great time to buy all that stuff, because that's when you can get this kind of outfit on a budget.
Yeah, for sure. And not to mention, it is, it's right after Christmas, end of season, all those sales come into play. So if you wanted to go to your local PGA Superstore, they may have this type of outfit on sale already. Those 5-pocket pants are now on sale because they just came out with a new iteration, Nike. So you can find those for a cheap price. You can go on anything website-wise if you want to go, PGA Superstore, Golf Galaxy. I'm pretty sure Marshalls, TJ Maxx, like you said. But if you go to your secondhand stores like the TJW.com, any secondhand store online, they definitely for sure can have this on a budget. Now, let's kick it to the shoes, because the shoes might be the easiest thing to find for under $20. If you go to a Nike outlet store, specifically Nike outlet, they always have markdowns and sales on shoes alone. Now, they may cost a little more than a Marshalls or something, but if you were kicking to a Nike outlet store, I have one over here in Tinton Falls, New Jersey, and there's one in Paramus right down the street. You should be able to find this whole fit for under $75, maybe under $100.
For sure. And Marshall's, I actually picked up a pair of the Roche Tours at Marshall's. They had like a olive green pair with the Nike symbol in black, and those were for $45. So make sure you guys are always paying attention to those kind of stores. Always check out their shoe section because you can find some real steals on golf shoes over there.
Yeah, for sure. Let's kick it now to Royal Portrush. This is when the Open played out there, and here's Rory in a more of a comfortable style fit. Obviously he needed a 3/4 zip to stay warm out there, but now we have the same type of hat. It's a Legacy 91 hat. We have a 3/4 therma fit 3/4 zip, and it looks like he's wearing the same 5-pocket tour pants with Victory Tours on the bottom as well.
Yeah, I love this fit. This is one thing that Rory does a lot is he matches up the shirt color and the hat color. Those he matches those a lot. And I actually like this look. I don't know if I love all this blue, but I really do love this look. And this is, again, another thing. You can find all of this stuff in Dick's Sporting Goods on sale at the end of the season. Marshall's, this hat, I've seen this hat at Marshall's. That's the one thing about Nike hats. They're always at a store like Marshall's, TJ Maxx. They're always $14.99, $15.99. That's the place that you guys want to go if you want to get Nike caps.
So would you say you would steal this? How would you steal it? Maybe let's go off the realm, and maybe if it was not Nike, what are some brands that you would, same type of color scheme, how would you take this?
Yeah, so pants, I'm very iffy on what kind of brand pants I buy, just because I do want to spend enough money where I know they're not going to fall apart. So I like to look, again, I gravitate toward Marshalls and TJ Maxx all the time because you want to go to those kind of stores just because they have everything. They have the high-end stuff, but then they have the middle of the line kind of no brand, but they feel very, very good. The PGA has a brand, PGA Tour brand, that are very good pants-wise. You want them a little bit thin just for ventilation. So those are where you could knock out the pants. Again, the shoes, eBay is a great place to get shoes, especially golf shoes. People will wear them 2 times, not like them, and then want to sell them for half the price. You could pick up a pair of Victory Tours there. And then with the crew neck sweater, you can do anything. Like I have a couple just Hanes basic crew neck sweaters that I wear on the golf course all the time that look good. Target brand Goodfellow has crew necks that you can wear on the golf course that are very, very warm and are only $15. Those are kind of how you can substitute smaller names in for big names and still look very good.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree with you 100%. This type of style that Rory's wearing, yes, it's all Nike, but like Riley was saying, you can break it down for different kind of brands to sort of emulate what he's wearing here, whether it's, Goodfellas, your PGA brand, stuff like that. You can make it work. And if you want it to be on Nike, you can too. We just can't guarantee that it's going to be under, $100, maybe a little bit more, but it won't be that expensive to regular price Nike that you will see on here.
Yeah, and if you don't want to, Marshalls and TJ Maxx can sometimes be a hit or miss. If you want to go to a spot that'll always have high quality stuff, I have a couple pair of golf pants from Target. I forget the brand, but they do a great job of high quality stuff. Like I said, I already mentioned the crew necks. Though that's a place to always get good golf gear, is just Target.
Yeah, for sure. And same thing, Kohl's has some great stuff every day.
Walmart too.
Revert back to episode 2. I believe episode 2. Yeah, whatever. Revert back to episode 2. We walked through the fans through how to buy your first ever golf outfit. And it's sort of the same thing. Here we're just buying an Rory style for under $75. So make sure you guys refer back to episode 2 to check that out. And if you guys have any questions at all, make sure to reach out to us. We'll answer any style questions you guys have. And let us know if you're one who's able to steal Rory style on a budget. And send us in your picture. We want to see it.
Appreciate it, guys.